calling.
Hi, Mr. Natural, and this is Mr. Natural's Music School. And today we're going to study intervals on the guitar. But we're going to start with an older instrument, and we're going to start with the banjo. And what I'm going to do is explain why these dots are on the guitar and why these dots, these inlays, are on the banjo. Now, a lot of people think it's so we can count the frets, and they give us fret markers for tab. But that is not true. That is not historically the reason why it was done. Thinking that way is almost as if people invented handles and walked around later and invented the pot or the cup. You got it backwards. What happened was the oldest scale that we know of, as I showed in the last video, was the natural minor scale. And back in the days of ancient times, people only played 5-note scales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The natural minor scale is 1, natural flat 3, 4, 5, and natural flat 7. The banjo was originally created in Africa and came to America, and it used to be called the banjin or banjin. And the banjin, when it came to America, there was a gentleman by the name of Joe, believe it or not, and Mr. Joe added a 5th string to the instrument. The natural 4 strings gave rise to a 5th string. He put it on what was essentially a tambourine to create the body of it and created the banjo and changed the name from banjin to banjo. Go figure. You'll notice that there are inlays on the banjo here and that they're a little bit different than the guitar. First of all, 1, 2, 3rd fret is an inlay. 4th, 5th fret is an inlay. 7th fret, 10th fret, you see, there's a gap there, and then skipping one again to the 12th fret. 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret, and the 12th fret. And on the guitar, you'll notice that there's the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, the 7th fret, and the 9th fret. Now I preserved the 10th fret by putting a little yellow marker there, and I'll show you later why we did that. And then the 2 dots are your 12th fret. Now let's see why. The guitar and the banjo were originally designed to be tuned as minor instruments. Now the banjo plays a major chord open, and you can just fret it somewhere else to get your 1 chord, your 4 chord, and your 5 chord. So if I fret here at the 5th fret, I'm getting my 4 chord, and if I'm fretting here at the 7th fret, I'm getting my 5 chord, and those are called primary chords. But let's listen to the sound that we will find along the G string here on these dots. Doesn't sound like major at all. You'll see that what's happening here is these dots are not made for figuring out how to count the number of frets. They are preserving the natural minor scale, which is older than the major scale. And when people sang, if they sang about their happinesses, who cared? That told me that I was me and that you were you. But if I sang about my misery, my pain, and my suffering, that's something we all share in common, our pain and suffering. And so the way people got together to sing in groups in the first place was expressing themselves with the 5-note pentatonic scale, and it is still preserved with the dots on the instrument. Now the numbers would be open: 1, flat 3 or flea, 4, 5, flat 7, fleben, and 1. If I start a song on 5, that is a minor song. Let's try Summertime. Or sinner, please, please don't let this harvest pass. Sinner, please don't let this harvest pass. Sinner, please don't let this harvest pass. Or I came from God, whose I am. So you'll get the natural blues on here. Now let's take a look at the guitar, and you'll see that the same pattern has been preserved except for the 9th fret, which has been moved over to the major 6. So if I start here on A, go to the 10th fret, also, the letter names, if you want to use the ABCs, are preserved on these 3 dots. This is G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and A. And if I think of this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, I have the natural A minor scale with a low Flevin, so I can play my A minor scale. N-E-S-T-L-E-S, Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and G here. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, A. The natural tuning on the guitar is naturally A minor. Again, if we take this scale on A, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, we'll also find that it's right here. This string here is 1 fret short, so we go 4 frets. And there's our A. A. A.
Beep, beep.
A. A. So the guitar, starting here, natural minor. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Along a single string, the A string, the dots give you your 1, 3, 4, 5, flat 7, and 1. Thank you.